Hello, hello. Ben here from Gravel Throat Reviews. I'm coming at you today with a list of 10 Japanese pop songs from the 80s and 90s that I think are fantastic. These songs are not traditional Japanese songs with regional instruments, but more of a retro, modern sounding pop songs written in pop formula, very much inspired by Western and European funk, dance, jazz, and soul of the time. There's a lot of 80s synth passages, often with funky bass lines, keys, strings, and a lot of retro sounding nostalgia that bring you right back to the 90s and 80s. I'm not just making this list so I appear cultured, but literally all these songs are very, very good. They're all actual bangers with killer melodies and grooves, and they're still very relevant today. Let's get into it. All right, so number one is Mayonaka no Door by Miki Matsubara. I love Miki's vocals and the horns on this track. Also, the strings are really, really great. This is the first track I listened to and I was making this list, and it really stuck with me. I think this is a great song. That's Mayonaka no Door by Miki Matsubara. Number two, Fly Day Chinatown by Meso Latte. I think this is a modern remix of an older song from that time period, the 80s and 90s, but it's really catchy. I think I had to include it on this list because I love it. Some of the vocals are chopped, screwed. Some of the vocals are slowed and filtered as well. This is a great dance track. It's more modern, but it comes from that 80s and 90s era still. Yeah, that's Fly Day Chinatown by Meso Latte. And at number three here is 4 a.m. by Taiko Onukui. There's some beautiful horns and some flute on this track. Beautiful choir vocals in the background as well. Some shimmering keys also. Definitely love this track. That is 4 a.m. by Taiko Onaku. Or excuse me, Onuki. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at pronouncing these names. You have to forgive me. Number four, I couldn't read this title because it's written in Japanese, but this is by the artist who simply goes by the name Cindy. There's some sultry vocals with some tiny guitars and some interesting synth keys. I love how 80s she looks with this hair too. She got this hair. It's fantastic. I love it. I'm going to write this down in the list so you can find this track because I don't know the name of it because I can't pronounce it. But anyways, moving on. Number five is Midnight Pretenders by Tomoko Asar. This song has been remixed by some very prominent vaporwave artists. It's probably on one of the most popular vaporwave albums of all time. You definitely recognize it if you know that album. But this is about this song and not that album, so we'll get back into it. So that's Midnight Pretenders by Tomoko Asari. It's a super chill pop track with some airy vocals and some lovely little keys, some great rhythmic vocals on there as well. Number six is Goodbye Boogie Dance by Anari. This is a fast, rhythmic dance track with some sexy pianos and some brave horns. Yeah, this is an absolute banger. I love this track. Definitely look this one up. Look all these up, but this one's great too. That's Goodbye Boogie Dance by Anari. Number seven is Sweet Love by Junko Oshihari. This is a smoky little number with some lovely vibrato and some guest vocals but guest male vocals in the background that kind of complete the sound. There's some lovely strings on this song too. That is the song "Sweet Love" by Junko Oashi. Excuse me, Junko Oashi. Number eight, "Dress Down" by Kaoru Akamito. Kaoru Akamito, I believe. Some excellent retro synth and drum machine rhythms on this track, accompanied by some soft spoken vocals, and the 80s feel is incredible on this one. A lot of nostalgia. That is Dress Down by Kaoru Akamito. Number nine, and Midnight Cruisin' by Kingo Hamada. This song has some great percussion, some huge horns that reflect in the background. I could picture a solo by Santana on this track. That's Midnight Cruisin' by Kingo Hamada. And number 10 is Blue Desert, another track by Junko Oashi. This is an uplifting dance cut with a super catchy chorus. I could see this being in like a 90s sitcom or a movie. It's very modern as well. I love the rising synths and the backup vocals in this track too. So that's 10 really cool Japanese pop songs from the 80s and 90s. I want to do a longer list because there's so much more to discover, but I got to go to work in like 15 minutes. So Thank you guys for checking this out. I hope you stayed to the end. I hope you got some new interesting recommendations. I will see. This has been from Gravel Throat Reviews. I'll see you in the next video.